let's have this example. Find the quadratic function whose graph passes through the points 0 and 2, 1 and 1, and 2 and negative 2. Alright, so for us to be able to solve for the quadratic function, then we have to solve for the values of a, b, and c, where c here is the constant. And we know that the quadratic function is of the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And in fact, we can write this as y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright, so all we have to do is to substitute these points, okay? Substitute these points to our equation here. Alright, so let's start with 0 and 2. So for 0 and 2, what will be the equation? What will be the resulting equation? So our x here is 0 and our y here is 2. So we have here 2 equals a times x is 0, so 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. And if you notice, this will be equal to 0 and this will be equal to 0 also. So 2 equals c, or our c is equal to 2. Okay, so let's have point 1 and 1. Alright, so for point 1 and 1, then we have our y is 1, our y is 1, and we have a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. And we know that our c here is equal to 2, so we will have 1 equals a plus b plus 2. So simplifying this further, okay, this will give us 1 minus 2 equals a plus b, and this will give us negative 1 equals a plus b. Alright, so let's have this as our first equation. Okay, now for 2 and negative 2, for our 2 and negative 2, so our y is negative 2, so we have negative 2 equals a times 2 squared, where 2 here is the x, plus b times 2 plus our c, which is also 2. Okay, so this will give us negative 2 equals 4a plus 2b plus 2. And simplifying this further, this will give us negative 2 minus 2 equals 4a plus 2b. Alright, and this will give us negative 4 equals 4a plus 2b. Alright, and take note, by the way, let's have this as our equation 2. And if you notice, we can actually rewrite equation 1 here as a equals negative 1 minus b. Okay, if we transpose b here to the left side, then that will give us negative 1 minus b. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do here is to substitute a here, this equation 1, to equation 2. Okay, so we substitute equation 1 to equation 2, and our equation 2 is negative 4 equals 4a plus 2b. Alright, and our equation 1 is let's have it 4 times negative 1 minus b equals, or close parenthesis rather, plus 2b. So this will be negative 4 equals negative 4 minus 4b plus 2b. Simplifying this further, this will give us negative 4 plus 4, transposing negative 4 to the left side, and this will be negative 4b plus 2b is negative 2b, and this is equal to 0. So we have 0 equals negative 2b, or 0 divided by negative 2, negative 2b divided by negative 2, our b is equal to 0. Alright, now we have to solve for our a. So we substitute b equals 0 to our equation 1. And our equation 1 is a equals negative 1 minus b. And since our b is 0, so a equals negative 1 minus 0. Or simply, a is equal to negative 1. So we got three values, okay? b equals 0, a equals negative 1, and we have c equals 2. Okay? So what will be our quadratic function? So our quadratic function now is equal to f of x equals, our a is negative 1 x squared plus our b is 0 plus our c, which is 2. Or we can simplify this further. We can write this as negative x squared plus 2, and that will be our function. So this is our answer.